there, I'm Emma from the Decorilo YouTube channel, where we explore the charm, creativity, and comfort that comes with interior decorating and thoughtful home design. If you're like me, then you know that home isn't just a place, it's a feeling. It all started when I wandered into a dusty salvage yard on a rainy afternoon, the kind of place that most people pass without a second glance. The old brick walls were covered in ivy, and the air smelled like damp wood and stories waiting to be told. took 2 of those windows home. I cleaned them gently, preserving the cracks and imperfections. Instead of repairing, I revealed. They became the centerpiece of a new gallery wall, surrounding them with black and white family photos and vintage pressed flowers. Not long after, I found myself mesmerized by the potential of salvage doors. A friend was remodeling an early 1900s farmhouse, and he let me rescue 2 of the original paneled doors before they were discarded. They were sturdy, their paint flaking like the peeling bark of an old tree, and their brass knobs still cool and solid in the palm of my hand. I decided one would become a sliding barn door for my pantry, and the other would be transformed into a headboard. With a little sanding and a lot of love, these pieces now anchor rooms with character that can't be bought in stores. They don't match anything, and yet they belong completely. One of the most charming discoveries I've made on this journey is the quiet versatility of old shutters. Slender and graceful, these wooden wings seem to hold a kind of romantic history. I once found a mismatched set leaning against a fence at an estate sale, sun-bleached and humming with potential. I carried them home like treasure, unsure of their final destination. Eventually, they found new life as a shabby chic backdrop for my entryway console. I mounted them to the wall, added small hooks for keys and baskets for mail, and suddenly, that corner of my home felt welcoming in a way it never had before. There's a rhythm to working with salvaged materials, a slow, thoughtful dance of restoration and imagination. You don't just design, you listen. What was this piece? What did it see? What can it become? Sometimes I simply lean an old shutter or window against the wall, unaltered, and let it live as art. Other times, I turn them into functional furniture, coffee tables, potting benches, even chalkboard menu signs for the kitchen. Every new use is a conversation between past and present, and every project adds to the soul of the home. I've come to love the imperfections the most. The chips, the scratches, the uneven layers of paint. These are the fingerprints of time. When we choose to decorate with salvaged windows and doors, we're not just making a stylistic choice. We're choosing to honor craftsmanship, to reduce waste, and to invite history into our modern lives. A weathered window becomes a mirror frame, a broken door a table, and in that process something beautiful happens. Our homes become living spaces that echo with stories. Every time I work on a new piece, I find myself reflecting on the journey. I think about the hands that built these windows and doors decades ago, long before mass production and flat-packed furniture. I think about the families who once lived behind them, the seasons they watched go by, and the laughter and tears they contained. By giving these items a second chance, we're keeping those memories alive. And in doing so, we make our homes more human, more soulful. That's what interior decorating means to me. Not just making things look pretty, but filling spaces with intention and authenticity. So whether you're a seasoned DIY enthusiast or someone who just appreciates vintage aesthetics, I invite you to explore the world of salvage decor. Visit a local architectural salvage yard, check out online marketplaces, or even keep an eye out during neighborhood renovations. Start small. Maybe it's an old shutter you hang in the hallway, or a rescued window you place behind your bed. The beauty of this approach is that there are no rules, just stories waiting to be told and retold through your own hands and vision. I hope you take from this journey, from salvaged windows and doors to stunning vintage decor and repurposed shutters, is that home design isn't about trends. It's about resonance.